Hi everybody, this is Boogess Reviews, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the brand new Neca Ultimate Dinosaurs Baby Sinclair figure. So before we take a look at Baby Sinclair, let's go ahead and take a look at the accessories that he comes with. So first up, he has his high chair, and this is sculpted really nicely. I love all of the sculpt detail to it. That looks very awesome. You get this blanket that you can put on the back there, and it is textured and painted very nicely. That looks very awesome. It's kind of odd that it's a separate piece because sometimes it wants to fall off, but other than that, it looks really good. One weird thing is there's a peg hole right here in the back of the high chair, and there's no pieces here. There's nothing to connect right here. In the promo pictures, it shows that as well, but there's nothing that goes right here. Another weird thing is the way it's sculpted. If you look here, you can see how kind of wavy it is. So on this right side, it wants to rock just a little bit. It's very slight. You can see it's not quite even right there. It does stand, but it is just a little bit rocky on that side. Up next, he comes with 3 colorful dinosaur stuffed animals. These look very nice. These are very awesome accessories. Up next, you get this larger stuffed hippo accessory. It also looks very nice. No articulation on it, but it does look very good. Up next, you get the cookie creature. This is a very tiny accessory, but I love that Neca included this as an accessory. Up next, you get this gingerbread cookie, and I'm pretty sure it goes to the cookie creature if I remember right. So that is a very cool accessory. Up next, he has a set of open hands. Up next, you get a wide gripping left hand for the bottle there. This can also hold the remote that he comes with. This one's done in silver, and the one that Earl comes with is done in gold. Up next, you get accessory holding hands. You can put the pan and the bat in each of these hands, and these are very awesome accessories. I love the amount of accessories that this figure comes with, and you could also use these on other figures too, especially for photography. This comes with a bunch of great accessories that you can use not only in your dinosaurs pictures, but other pictures as well. Up next, he comes with a slingshot. Another very awesome accessory. I do wish that you could have pulled this up though. When you try, it does unpeg, so I am going to have to glue that back together. I do wish you could have got him holding it in both hands like he's drawing it back. That would have been really cool. Up next, he comes with a wooden spoon and a specific hand for holding that wooden spoon. It's a very tight gripping hand for the tiny handle there and this blue bowl. And finally, he comes with an alternate unicorn horn head sculpt. And that looks really, really nice. I love the expression on his face there. So now let's go ahead and take a closer look at the regular head sculpt. So taking a closer look at this regular head sculpt, I think Neca did a phenomenal job on this. I love that happy expression that he has on his face, and the varying tones there on his skin, that pinkish hue it has, that looks really nice. Neca did a very, very awesome job on that. His big eyes are painted very nicely. The print tech is really, really good on this. The paint came out really crisp on that. You can see the spots on the back of his head. Those are printed on very nicely. My only real complaint with this head sculpt is you can see the line where the mouth is a separate piece, and I feel like that's just a little distracting. It wouldn't be so distracting if you could move the mouth up and down, but this is a separate piece that's glued on, and it is very noticeable. His shirt is sculpted pretty nicely. Though the yellow is painted on the joints and it's chipping away. The joints are just a slightly darker color, a slightly darker shade of yellow, but you can tell on this one especially where the paint's chipping there. You get a little sculpt detail to the diaper. It is flat on the bottom, that way he can sit on the high chair very nicely. You get some really good sculpt detail to his tail, that if you try to move it very much, it will pop off. Whenever I've been putting him in the high chair, it tends to want to pop off. So yeah, this is a very nicely sculpted figure. He is a very tiny figure, you know. The sculpt detail to it is pretty much what I expect, but it looks really good, and it has some very nice paint to it. The paint variation looks very nice. So now let's go ahead and go over his articulation. He has a ball-jointed head that can look up all the way. Can't look down very far. Can move his head side to side. He has shoulders that can move out that far. They do move up and down. He has swiveled wrists that can move up and down and side to side. A ball-jointed diaphragm that can move back and forth very slightly and side to side very slightly. A ball-jointed tail that can move up and down, side to side very nicely, and around a little bit. Though, like I said, that does tend to pop off if you do that. He has ball-jointed hips that can only move out that far. They can move up and down very slightly. He has single-jointed knees, swivel ankles that actually have some decent articulation to them. They can move up all the way and rock very nicely. So even though he really didn't need that much articulation, I think Neca actually gave him a decent amount of articulation. So now let's do a size comparison. So for the only size comparison, here he is next to Earl. So overall, I would highly recommend picking this up because Neca did a phenomenal job on it. This is another fantastic figure from the Dinosaurs line, and I hope this line does well enough that it continues, because we're only 2 figures into the line so far, and I absolutely love them. Neca has done such an awesome job on them. And I love the amount of accessories that Baby comes with, because not only are they awesome accessories for the figure, but I definitely want to use these with other figures as well. I think it'll be great for action figure photography. So yeah, definitely pick this figure up. So that's my review. If you like this review, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.